Hi, it's me, and I'm Sharpshooter. This is why are they picking so fast? Are they all randoming, or is my game sped up? No, that's just how they pick their heroes in single draft, apparently. Something's buggy with this, though. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're good now. So yeah, this went way too fast for me. I thought I could talk about the yeah. They all picked in like whatever seconds. There's still 1 minute till the game starts, and there's even a pause. So hello there. The door. Somebody's at the door for Panda. Let's go over names just for fun. This is Kryptonite on Tuskar. We have Great Lubu on Magnus. I'm laughing because I'm selecting the players, focusing on them, and I can't see their names because the game is paused. Pyro on Slark. Venomancer, Dark Cloud 3 on Venomancer. Bananamancer. No more banana, he looks like alien now. And King Appledick on Slardar. This was on Radiant, yeah, I forgot to mention that. For the Dire team, we have Mobaka on Void. Zizitai on somebody who's yet to be picked. Shadow Fiend, I'm not gonna pronounce that. And let's see here, Happy Panda, we've talked about him, pausing and stuff. On this ZZ top Pugna, ZZ Ties on X, and Legion Commander Wick Chicken on Legion Commander. Is she going to jungle? That is the question. Oh, after all the hate on the Dota 2 subreddit for Jungle Legion, but they also have an Axe who is most likely jungling, and they don't have a courier, but Pugna still didn't buy anything. Okay, let's see these runes. Yeah, no contest for the top rune and no contest for the bottom rune. Pugna still AFK, nobody pausing, he bought the courier, he's back. So mid matchup, it's going to be Shadow Fiend against Magnus. Both of them can farm the creep wave with their skills. There's no really kill potential, I guess. I mean, unless Shadow Fiend gets some crazy raises on Magnus. So this should be pretty balanced, I guess. In the offlane, the Void is for the moment solo against two heroes, but Pugna's making his way top. He just dodged a whole lot of damage with his Time Walk there. We call that Weaver ult. And Slardar's gonna have a great time here because Veno is just harassing Void out of the lane, so he can just get all the last hits. And so this lane should be favoring the Radiant, sorry. And in the offlane for Dire, we have Legion, who's getting really close for a kill here. She doesn't get it though. Legion in the offlane is fine, I guess. She can. I don't think you can use press the attack to get out of bounce. My FPS is dropping so low. Let me just close Chrome, I guess. One moment, guys. I think you can hear me, yeah. Oh, there was first blood. I can see it in my recording software. I'm trying to open I just wrote a comment on Reddit and I don't want to lose it, so I have to save it. Just close this. Let's see the FPS. FPS is still shit. Valve, I don't like this. It's under 70. There's okay. Everybody died while I was gone. Everybody that is Venomancer, Magnus. Okay, Shadow Fiend actually got a kill on Magnus, so I think that was interesting. People would like to see that, right? Well, too bad. Shitcaster here. Represent. So mid lane is going towards the Dire now because Shadow Fiend got a kill. He's almost one level ahead of Magnus, who has his rune, but that's not gonna help him. 1 point in Empower. I find that weird. Because why would he earn another kill? Come on! Bogna. Is he going to get a kill here? He's too slow, he doesn't have boots. Veno doesn't have boots either, but time dilation there. So Slardar can't use his stun, but he's still diving and he gets the kill on Void. So aggressive from Slardar, but he's rewarded for that. Pugna just blasts the ground. I'm sorry for missing so much from this game, but it's really hectic. I mean, stuff is happening all over the place. I was thinking about the chill game. Let's just do some casting here. Oh, there goes your Tusk. He dodges the snowball. Oh, Tusk is in trouble. He just walked into the tower range, gets 2 lasses with this 102 damage. Right click, Shadow Fiend. I think he kept that snowball too long there. That might have been the problem. Let's talk about lasses. Yeah, we forgot about Axe. I mean, I forgot about Axe. He's leading. He's very close to leading the lasses with Shadow Fiend only above him, and he has these Tranquil Boots now. So his farm. He is just stacking this camp right now. So yeah, I find jungling really calming, and I mean, unless you have something like Chen or Enchantress where you have to be really active, jungling is pretty relaxing. He is getting pretty low. Is he still farming? He wants these creeps, but he won't be able to get them. Meanwhile, Magnus dies. Over here. Who killed Magnus over there? Shadow Fiend killed Magnus over here. That was some crazy stuff. How do you kill a Magnus who's here? Magnus has a bottle, Invis rune in his bottle. He could gank some lane, but he doesn't. He decides against it. He really needs to come back in this game, but I don't think this will happen mid. The Shadow Fiend is 3 levels above Magnus right now. Let's see, so the heroes with wait, let's talk about this first. Let's see here. It's a 1-1 for now, but Shadow Fiend will get another kill. He's getting really fat, really fast as well. The Chinese name, the Chinese name is legit for this guy. Even though I think the server is US. So there goes the mid tower for Radiant. What is Shadow Fiend doing with all this money? Yeah, Pugna got the last hit. I don't know if that was okay. Shadow Fiend in trouble here. Actually, he wants to fight this. He doesn't have any ult, misses the second raise. Pugna doesn't. I mean, he had the other Decrepify, but didn't have mana for it. So that, what was it? Dominating streak went to Magnus. So yeah, he's coming back in this lane now. Did he? No, Shadow Fiend didn't buy anything before dying. He did. Does he want travels? I mean, sure, it helps your farm and lane presence, I guess, but you're just so squishy. You have 800 HP. When Magnus gets his shockwave at level 4, I mean, he already has it at level 4, so yeah, Faceless Void dies, meanwhile, on the top lane. Yeah, so I was talking about 2 shockwaves, 1 skewer, you're very close to dying. Slark is having a really tough time here on the easy lane against Legion, who actually gets the duel, and Slark will get the win because Magnus used his RP. Wow! Yeah, I would react like that as well. I mean, did Slark count on Magnus' help when going into that duel? Yeah, he seems to say that, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, 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 oh. This axe is getting really close to his dagger. So, which team has the greater wombo combo? Let's see here. That's there's an RP into not much really. Sladar kills Pugna almost in his base, but he gets wrecked by Legion and Axe, and that's the first duel win for Legion. So yeah, sad support, single support Pugna dying over here with a sprinting Sladar. What was oh, was talking about combos. So there's RP into Nova, I guess, Poison Nova, and you hope they all die or something. There's no really combo for the Radiant. Meanwhile, Axe Call into Shadow Fiend Requiem of Souls or Void Chrono or Overwhelming Odds or Duel, or there's a lot of stuff there. So I think I'm favoring Dire in winning big team fights. Of course, both teams have great pick-off potential because there's Magnus Blink and most likely Sladar Blink. Shadow Blade Slark maybe, or Blink Tusk, so there's a lot of ways for them to get you. But at the same time, Dire have Blink Legion when she will have her Blink Axe, which will be very soon. So there will be a lot of blinks in this game, I presume. Magnus is 300 gold away from his Blink. Sladar is kind of far, but if he gets another kill or something, he'll get it in like less than 5 minutes. Casually dropping a 2000 gold item. Let's see about Wars and Vision. So let's see the vision for my bad. Vision for Radiant. They don't have any wards on the map. Okay. And there's also the vision for Dire, got rewarded right now, but they do have a ward for the top rune, I guess. So, buy them wards. Oh, there somebody has them, I guess. Yeah, Vena has 3 wards. And for the Dire, there's also only 1 in stock. Who has the wards for Dire? That's weird. Anyway, Legion not close. Somebody bought his Blink. Axe bought his Blink. Yeah, Magnus Blink. So there's 1 Blink on each team for the moment. Did SF buy anything? Yeah, he has a full Shadow Blade. Okay, Duel in the bottom lane. And no Requiem because he can finish him off with. Oh, that was very, very good. extremely good raises from this Shadow Fiend. I really enjoy him. I really enjoy watching him play. So did Valve nerf Shadow Fiend? Did they really? Yeah, this meta of mid. Let's see this fight. Does he have any follow-up? Oh, there's the axe. And Magnus is dead. I don't think this Slark wants to initiate on these three heroes. And if he stays too long here, Axe will blink and call him. Look at this. Ah, Axe misses the blink. He blinks too far from Slark. So the fight recap shows obviously that Magnus died, and that's it. Pretty funny, I guess. Meanwhile, the Time Lord casually farming top. I think this portrait is wrong. This portrait is the old portrait for Void. I think in the new portrait he faces right. Anyway, let's see bottom lane. Pugna and X trying to kill Slark. Oh, that's a very nice cure under the tower. And they get 3 kills. Actually, 4 kills. This Legion is dead. She duels the Venom just to give him more damage. What? Why would you duel when there's 4 people around you? I mean, this game is a very high skill bracket, guys. So that must have been a misclick. How do you misclick a duel? You have to click on the duel and then on the hero. What was that? Maybe she thought she could get extremely lucky with Moment of Courage or something? But that's pretty far-fetched, man. Come on. Venom wasn't even that low. Oh, this call into... Okay, 1, 2, and almost 3, but Veno wisely decided to back off. Void has his chrono, but his time walk isn't that great now after the patch. Wow. Wow. So it's Vlad's Void. What? I mean, I haven't played Dota in a couple of days, but... okay. Vlad's Void then. Magnus going for the obvious 4-staff. Shadow Blade on Slark. Tusk doesn't have any items he is supporting, I guess, for the moment. Veno has 2000 gold. Is he going for the point booster at the shop right now? Or just warding? Yep, it's going to be an Axe for the Veno. And let's see, Sladaro, yeah, I think we've seen the blink on him. And for the for the Dire, I mean, yep, it's a Vlad's Void with a blink Axe into We'll See. He has also an urn. Let's see this fight mid. Nice blink into everything else because this sentry spotted Shadow-bladed Shadow Fiend. Shadow-bladed Shadow Fiend. Wow. Wow. Okay, Legion decided not to go for the blink because they have all the initiation they need, and she bought the Blade Mail, which is nice. Pugna, I think, yeah, he's far away from everything because he's just the solo support. I mean, he died only 5 times. I think that's very good. Okay, a very nice RP. I'm not really sure who's winning this fight. I think it's the Radiant. I think, but I'm wrong. Axe is very close to finishing off this Tusk, which he decided not to follow. Okay, Void gets him. Slark bounces away, and yeah, it's a 2 for 3. That was a really nice RP into Skewer, but Pugna already placed his ward here, so casting those 2 spells did a lot of damage to Axe. I think Hudai just to to Magnus, who just died to some X-Spins, right? Magnus. I can't see who killed Magnus. Anyway, this very aggressive Shadow Fiend just Shadow Blading out. It's really... I mean, Shadow Fiend knows from the beginning of the game that Slather will get his amplified damage skill, right? So going for the Shadow Blade into a Slather is questionable. I don't think he got any solo kills or anything like that with the Shadow Blade. He's just using it to escape, so that's not very productive, I guess. He's trying to get the deny on the mid tower. He gets there too late. So he's going for the BKB. He lacks damage. I mean, sure he has the souls, but he has no power treads, no Yasha. Yeah, okay, he's tanky and he can get away with his Shadow Blade if Slather isn't there, or if there is in a detection, which they actually got. So Magnus Force, probably X Force too. BKB for Shadow Fiend. Pugna trying to support with wards and stuff. And Void finished his Vlads. That's a very important moment in the game when your Void finishes his Vlads. I mean, what could go wrong? Everything. Yeah, Yasha. Good. Do you think I'm bashing too much on this Void? So, what's the reason behind getting Vlads? So you actually give do you give lifesteal to range targets? Aura range lifesteal, yeah, it's 10%. Okay, sorry about missing the beginning of this fight. Legion with the duel again. I don't think she won that duel. Maybe she did. Who was winning this fight? I think Radiant is winning this fight. Oh, actually got the kill because he has his 4-star now. Perfect timing. What? Void? Why did Void try to kill Axe? Oh, he tried to deny or something. Because he died to Venomous Gale. So, yeah. So that was good timing by Axe. Actually, I think he won the fight for his team here. I mean, sure, a lot of stuff happened in the meanwhile. Also, Pugna got down his ward, which is the best he can do at this point. I mean, he's extremely squishy. There's a level 2 amplify damage. But Pugna is not in the game right now. I mean, you can ignore Pugna. If he gets his ward down, he did the best he could. I mean, that's the level of play he can do right here. So it's really nothing that he could do about it. He's the solo support against a very hard lane. Veno Slather. Shadow Fiend trying to solo kill this Magnus. Using his ult and stuff. Doesn't get the kill. Okay, I think that's a Lotus Orb for Slather. It's very good on Slather because you get the mana regeneration which you need. You also get the armor that you kinda need. I mean, it's not really unusual to see a Solkiras on Slather, even if he's a support. But that means he has a lot of money. But this Slather was not a support. He was a core on top lane. So is this going to be a hood for Axe or a Glimmer Cape or just casual cloak? We'll see about that. We can't say for sure right now. I think Dire are lacking vision again. Let's check that out. Yeah, we'll check the graphs as well. Just let me... Okay. So fog for the Dire. Yeah, they can't see anything. And Radiant yeah, they just worded the... why do you crush when he has BKB? At least just follow him, try to get the bash. Okay, losing the duel, not likely, because Slardar is very tanky. Chrono is now used. Gets a double kill, so yeah, it's a 4 for 2 for the Dire. So I think the previous fight... No, it was the same. A lot of people died. How is the score this tight when every fight the Radiant seem to be dying? Anyway, yeah, let's turn off this. Yeah, the vision is not. Yeah, you just saw what I did there. I just try to close this shit, and because it's so, it doesn't have you're so used to pressing an X to close things. I just closed the whole replay. Okay. So, we're back in business. Let's rewind because I was out of this game for like 2-3 minutes. So let's see what new items are here. Veno's very close to... I'm just gonna go over everything in order. I'm not sure what this item is going to be. Maybe Force Staff. So it's a Force Staff for Tusk. Magnus already has his Blink Force. Slark with the Manta into Yasha. Sorry, Shadowblade into Yasha, and we'll see what he goes for next. Ags for Veno, and I think it's a Lotus Orb for Slardar. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not a refresher. I hope, because it's a very high skill game and everything. So Void has his Manta in 500 gold. Axe has Blink Force and 2400 gold. We'll see what he gets next. If he was going for the Glimmer Cape, he would have had it, so it's not that. Shadow Fiend has his Shadow Blade BKB. And Pugna actually has some items now. He's very close to his Yules. Blink now finished on Legion. He had that Blade Mail before I closed my replay. This is so I could close this replay so easily by mistake. Okay. I didn't open the graphs. I wanted to open them, so the net worth, so actually the gold swing didn't actually go for Radiant at any point in this game, except this little bump here at 2 minutes, 1 minute, so it doesn't count. And the experience, kinda the same story. So how is the score? Again, I'm asking the same question as before closing the replay. How is the score so tight if the experience graph is 10,000 difference? I mean, what? 3 kills is 10,000 difference? Let's see net worth. So 11k on Shadow Fiend, who's going for the what? Manta? Yeah, Yasha. Maybe Senjin Yasha. Did Axe buy anything? No, he has 3k gold. I guess Axe is fine, because that means you don't have to bring your enemies extremely low before using Culling Blade. You just have to bring them to like... I can't see the Axe upgrade, but I think it's like... Yeah, you can see it here, 550 HP. I mean, that's... Slardar has gotten away with way less than that, I can tell you that. So, Slardar, is he going to sell his Stout Shield, get a plate mail? No. What? Lincoln Sphere? Why do you Lincoln Sphere, Slardar? What are you trying to block here? Culling Blade? That's not very... That's not an excuse to buy Lincoln's Legion Duel? But that's not a very long cooldown. This item... Maybe, let's hope this is a... Okay, Magnus Blink into RP. Tusk just wants to get duel here, and he actually gets dueled. He dies, winner... Legion gets the duel win. Slark is getting pretty low. Void had a mega kill. This is the first time he died? No? Okay. Crush on 1. Axe still chasing. He doesn't have his team with him because they are dead. And he joins them in death. So what? Oh, that gold! Yeah, Veno killed Void. I wonder where he got that spice up in gold so fast. He just finished his axe and now he has a blink. I mean, I think, yeah, this Veno is really legit. Where is he on this net worth? He's double the net worth of Pugna, who had a really tough game. I think, yeah, Tusk kinda helped, because he doesn't really have any items. He kinda helped with the support, so Veno could get everything else, like his axe and blink. But Pugna didn't have this luxury of somebody just getting your support items for you. So he had to buy everything himself, and you can see his net worth. He's kinda not that far away from Tusk. Did Tusk buy everything? I'm talking nonsense here. Did Veno not buy wards? But he has wards on him. He bought these wards. So that's really weird here. Somebody's pinging the Rosh. Yeah, that's very weird. Having a Slardar with level 2 ult not doing Rosh, who also has a Lincoln's. I'm really baffled by this. It will be an axe for Magnus. Very high skill, guys, are you sure? Or is this so high skilled that I'm just oblivious to everything that's happening? What is this Lincoln's for, though? So there's Pugna Life Drain and Decrepify, which you don't really want to use Lincoln's for. You cannot block anything from... why am I looking at Slark? You can block the Battle Hunger and the Culling Blade. I mean, okay. But if you're in the position where you use Lincoln's to block Culling Blade, you're pretty much dead anyway, so... and duel... and that's it. Yeah, that's a Lincoln Slardar. Okay. Let's say I partially agree with Vlad's on Void, because it gives more than just the lifesteal from, let's say, Mask of Madness, which everyone buys on Void. So Shadow Fiend, let's say he kinda needed the lifesteal as well, but he doesn't want to buy the... I wanted to say Orb, because I'm Dota 1... I'm a Dota 1 player. What's it called in Dota 2? Attack modifier, UAMs, unique attack modifiers, right? So, but actually he doesn't have any unique attack modifiers on him. But yeah, let's say Void bought that items for both of them, and also Legion, who are contributing to fights using their right click. The game is now stalling for a bit. This is weird, because I think Radiant are up for a fight. I mean, they want to fight. Magnus has... Why? I'm not seeing the Axe upgrade, am I? Oh, you can just see the aura here. I thought this transformed into an aura. I play too much custom games. um, so this is the range for the aura. That's a very dead Shadow Fiend. Oh, that's a very dead Void can just doesn't have time. I'll use his time dilation. Uh, so their cooldown is stopped. Okay, duel lost because that Lincoln's. I was totally wrong. I'm not. I don't think I was wrong. Come on. That one. If this Lincoln's blocks another duel, I'm gonna just quit the game. I will just turn off the replay and stop casting, upload this, and just tell you in chat or something who won this game. I think that Magnus TP'd faster than Rush died, so he didn't get the XP. It's fine anyway. I think they have made a comeback. Yep. They didn't get the XP back, but they definitely got the gold spike back. So this Empower is now really, really hurtful, with Slaughter having the level 3 ult. Tusk level... why do you have level 1 ult when you're level 11? Come on! So it's a plate mail for Slaughter. I'm not saying anything. This could be... yeah, this could be a Shivas or something. I think Dire are now very scared of fighting this. That Pugna is in trouble. Axe tries to help him. He gets half HP down. This Lark is still attacking. Not stealing stats anymore because Axe has a BKB. Legion wins the duel against Lark. He's coming back to life because he had Aegis. There's a time. What? Did he just... I'm rewinding this. If Tusk got away from his chrono... What? What is this? I'm reporting this. What is this? How can Tusk get away from Chronosphere? I think that was patched. Is he chronoing too... No, he's not chronoing too slow. What is this? Yeah, I'm just print screening this, so I have a time stamp for the actual escape. What was that? So they lost the fight because of that. Void had a chrono on 3 there because the snowball was on. Or did they patch so you cannot blink into chrono or something like that and use snowball to help somebody? But that was extremely weird. I'm gonna try this in a lobby, and if it works for me, I mean if chrono stops the snowball and this didn't work, they might have lost the game because of these guys. That's so broken. So I'm not sure if this Lincolns did anything this game, but Magnus has a Glimmer Cape for some reason. X is going to buy a Sage. There's what? I'll stop commenting on the items. Maybe there's some hidden meaning to them. Slaughter goes for the Assault Cuirass. There's a mech finished on Veno. Veno buys a mech 36 minutes in. Okay. Basher for Slark, which is an extremely good item on him. He's gonna bash you and you won't be able to see him because he has Shadow Dance. And Soul Booster for Magnus. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Octarine Core to get a cooldown on this RP. I think he doesn't actually need it. He's... I think he wants a BKB more than a cooldown reduction for the RP, because they're not fighting that often. Dire is just on their back foot. They're not trying to pick fights. But they really should. Okay, there's this. I really wanted to say they should use a smoke and try to do something. Because they have the blink on Axe, they could initiate, they have a Chronosphere. Okay, Void cannot initiate because the Timok is such a long range skill, but if they get a smoke, that could work. Shadow Fiend is just ratting bottom, but he doesn't have a TP, so there's no way he's coming back for this fight in time. They might lose this Rax if they get a good team fight, and Shadow Fiend won't be able to teleport back in time to help his team. Let's see if they do that. That Lincoln's was broken by Hunger, Battle Hunger. Rosh spawns in 5 minutes. Slark lost the Aegis, so it doesn't matter for the moment. So yeah, Shadow Fiend has a TP now. He's trying to rat this. He's trying to convince Radiant that they're not doing the right thing, and they should come back and defend this tower. They really shouldn't. They should push this. Void initiates. He's missing a lot of hits on that. Oh, that's an RP into 3 people. Skewer them back to your team and just slaughter them. Pugna is no longer alive, even though he dropped his ward. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Shadow Fiend is doing some weird stuff. He's just attacking these racks from the trees. Sladar won't be able to get here in time. Does he get the... yeah, he gets the racks. Now he tries to ult, gets bashed, and he's dead. Wow, wow, those bashes! Wow! That was like 3 bashes in a row. Yeah, that just happened. Wow, that's very funny. But they lost the game. So what was up with this game? What? Yeah, it's GG. There's no buyback on... I mean, Shadow Fiend has a buyback, but Shadow Fiend's buyback is crap because he doesn't have any souls. So yeah, this game just ended. What? Yes, so if that Chronosphere from Void was bugged and they lost the game right there, I would be so pissed if I was that Void. I'm not really sure how it works. I will test it very, very fast. Let's see here. I think Dire should have tried to fight more, because they had the items that they needed to fight, and they just stood back while the Radiant was attacking and initiating and everything. Of course, they won their share of fights because the score wasn't like 45-0, but they were just reacting to fights, getting some kills, but they were still losing the fights. They still got some fights where they lost 2 and killed 4, but that wasn't enough. They didn't do that the whole game. So the tempo was set by the Radiant, and that's how I feel about this game. And also that Chrono I must find out. So yeah, sorry about that disconnect. That was my bad. I pressed the X because that's what you're usually used to press to close stuff. And thank you for watching. So we have this Void. Oh, uses ah, shit! Yeah, my bad. Let's just reset this. I misclicked. Okay. Okay, so we click this void, click this Tusk, and Chrono. What? So how does this work? Like, what? So just let me refresh this again. Let's see if I get item blink. Yeah. So if void chronos this guy, I blink in. Ah, I can't. No, not like this. Oh. Okay. So I don't think you can chrono and save him by clicking on him. Let's just use chrono on the edge. And let me just position my hero over here on the. I might get caught by the chrono. Let's see, like this, something like this. So we snowball, and we cannot save the Tusk, the other Tusk. So I think that's what they changed. But so you can, you're invulnerable in snowballs. So if I do this and save him, and then he chronos, I don't really care about his chrono. That's so broken. Wow. Yeah.